motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm hip hop. Ain't no way for hell that I'ma stop. I'ma set it on fire on every block. As I'm pippin' in my fast car. I'm racing like, whoa, I like the NASCAR. Music bumpin', I don't care who don't like it.
What's up?
Fanatical Massholes show. Got my guys with me. King
Yeah.
Saso, Pacman. What's going on, fellas? What it
You
look
already
like?
know, man. We here, man. We here.
Yeah, we in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now that we in here, we're gonna give y'all the real coming from Fanatics, for the Fanatics, by the Fanatics. You know what I'm talking about? You know, remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, support the show. You know what I mean? We want to hear your thoughts on everything. All right, we got some topics for y'all tonight. Few hip hop topics.
Good topics, yeah.
You know, some developments in a case that happened 2002 that rocked the hip hop community. We're gonna get into that. Rick Ross gets his car show permit, so the show's going on. You know what I mean? About to be litty. And then we're gonna get into some. Brian Scalabrine made some comments that we all know, but he said it. I don't know. He's saying it out loud, but still, we want to talk about it. About ball movement. Seems to be practicing more ball movement in the NBA. Get into a little college football. We're just gonna go over the schedule first 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Talk about our team, talk a little ish. You know, see what's the most intriguing games for that to start the season.
Yeah.
But again, and then more topics going on. But first, let's get into it. Final start Thursday. Miami Heat, the Denver Nuggets. That was definitely not in the script. The script that the NBA had that everybody supposedly said that was scripted was supposed to be the Lakers and the Celtics. It ain't happened. Lakers was gone in 4. Celtics made it a series. They ultimately lost in 7 in a fashion that I think we were all stunned. Everybody from in Massachusetts all the way down to LA, the way Boston got their tails whooped on Sunday night.
I wasn't stunned.
I mean? Monday night at the hands of the Miami Heat. You wasn't stunned. Okay, cool. Yes, you was. But anyway.
No, I was not.
All right.
No, I was not.
Before we get to the finals preview, let me get y'all quick thoughts.
What you supposed to be a Heat fan now? You got the Heat in the background. What's up?
Oh, no.
Anyway, let's get to this. Before we get to the tight eye, let's give a quick, and then obviously previewing the finals game 1. Quick synopsis on the series that just happened between the Heat and the Celtics. Saso, I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, look, it's simple. Adversity. That was the name of the series. Adversity. How you come back from adversity? Down 0-3, down 0-3. The Heat could have easily gave that game away. Everybody was waiting for it. The media waiting for it. I just knew Jimmy Butler and the crew, them undrafted kids, was gonna come through, man. And like I stated in game 1,
you didn't know.
In game 1, no, as I stated in game 1,
yeah,
this is a championship caliber team. I did state that.
750.
Listening.
We're gonna have to archive and go back to the episode and see. But go ahead, bro. Keep going. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Go. All right.
Nah, I ain't messing with you.
Go ahead, Pac.
You thought they was going to win,
feeling, bro? How you feeling, Pac? How you feeling this morning?
They let me down, man. They dropped the ball, literally.
Of course you're feeling tight.
How you gonna let them wax you in your own backyard?
Own backyard.
Oh, man.
Tell them what you mad. Tell them what you
mad. It wasn't personal. It was business.
And then again, they still winners in my book because they came from getting their ass whooped in the series to coming back up 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So they still winners in my book, but at the same time, y'all dropped the ball in your own backyard. What's going on? What's the problem? What's the malfunction, man?
Came back from 0-3, but to lose like that, yeah, you would thought they had all the momentum with that tip in too a Saturday night, but nah, wasn't the case.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't even supposed to have been a game 7 in the first place.
Jason Tatum, but then that it was, Boston had all the advantages and the momentum. Jason Tatum sprained his ankle though, very first minute, he wasn't right. Jaylen Brown 8 turnovers. He had as many turnovers as he did field goals made. That's a bad look. That's a bad look, man. They crumble.
No, you ain't a clown.
They crumble. They crumbled, man. They crumbled.
Yeah.
So now let's get into this. It's the segment we like to call, Are You Tight? Are You All Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start with Pacman, the resident Celtics on the show right now, Celtics fan, I should say. Are you tight all right for your Celtics season?
I'm tight.
Okay.
Because they dropped the ball, man. they was at home. They was at home. They were supposed to show out. They were supposed to get out on them, man. They didn't get out on them like they were supposed to. I'm tight.
Saso, what's up?
I'm sorry, but I'm all right with this because this is the Miami Heat. As I stated, this is
your
a
fingers blocking your
championship.
camera. Your finger blocking your camera, brother. Go ahead. Do that
This
again.
is a
You in the closet? Why are you so dark, bro?
Oh no, I'm right here, man.
Oh, you
Hey,
didn't
look.
prepared, brother.
Go ahead, bro.
and like I said, I'm
Do your thing.
like I said, I'm all right with it because
Okay.
this is a championship caliber team, and this coach, I trust experience over anything. Coach E has the experience all along, and he taught in this series about adversity.
Series.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
I got you. You all right? Cool. I'm tight. If I'm a Celtics fan, how the series ended. Basically, they shouldn't have ended here. They were the better team on paper. I get it. Heat's tougher team, mentally tougher team. You want to say all that? Cool. You know what I mean? But the Celtics were a better team. They had the path was set in front of them for them to get and probably win the championship. Denver's a great team, but I think the Celtics would have outlasted them and beat them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think nobody could have beat the Celtics that was left in this field. Nobody should have been able to beat the Celtics that was left.
So
I don't think so.
What's the point?
I
So
don't think
what's
so.
the point? So what's the point of the Celtics going to the finals if you can't go to on Denver just to go to the finals? Just say,
Well,
hey, I just made.
What do you
it.
mean? What's the point? The point is they were tight that they didn't get there. As a Celtics fan, they should have got to the finals. They should have gotten to the championship. That's the whole point, brother. That's the point of it.
Can't get right,
You know
everybody.
what I'm saying?
But no, I'm right. My
There
light
you
is
go.
on.
You right. Your light is on, bro.
Light is on. Hey, look,
Now
there's
your light ain't on.
no,
Hey,
there
listen.
is no point of y'all going to the finals if you can't beat the Nuggets.
You got
It
some explaining to
showed.
do, brother.
They could have beat the
Oh,
Nuggets.
I'm
You don't know
explaining.
yet if they'd have got there.
Look, explain to me,
Nah,
right?
I
Let
want
me
to
tell
know.
you-
Hey, everybody out there in TV land, he let me run him off the show, y'all. Yeah, tell him about that. Yeah.
I don't know what you. I don't know what you talk. I don't know what you talk. I don't
Boy,
know
I
what you're
wasn't
talking
listening.
about. But just hey, look,
Yeah.
just like that 8-0 run. I don't understand. But 46 seconds running off the clock. They at the free throw line and the tipping. Like that's not supposed to happen.
All right, but it
A
happened,
lot
and
of
the
things
Celtics
ain't
had all
supposed
the
to happen, but
momentum.
they happen, baby.
The Celtics had the momentum. So, I mean, again, the Miami came in and they took the game. You got it. But it's
Nobody ain't gonna talk about all the calls was on one end of the floor.
stop it. Man,
Oh,
cut it out.
stop
Miami was
it.
getting calls too. They
No,
was
they
calling them. They
wasn't.
was calling them both plays. Yeah, they was. All right, we're not about to go back that far.
They
the
really
end of the
got
day,
calls. They
At
did.
the end of the day, I'm tight. If I'm a Celtics fan, they should have gotten to the finals and possibly won the finals. They should not have lost
That's
to the
right.
Heat,
Tell 'em,
but they
Riz.
lost to the Heat. It is what it is.
So,
Look,
hey,
tell him
yeah,
before you go, right? If the roles were reversed,
going nowhere.
would Jimmy Butler hit them 3 free throws, and if the Miami Heat happen to go to Game 7 and lose that, so that means that they supposed to be all right with that.
Who,
Would they
Miami?
have momentum? Yeah. If
Miami?
they would have blew that lead, then what do that solve?
You would
then?
be again. You would be tight. You would be. I mean, you could be tight in a moment, but overall, you'd be all right. The Miami Heat was an 8th seed. Nobody picked them to win. They've been prohibited underdogs in every series except for the Knicks series. But other than that, against the Heat, against the Bucks, prohibited underdog. Even when they was up 3-1 on the Bucks, they was like, well, Giannis was out a couple games. He just came back. Milwaukee's gonna come back and get him. They didn't. Miami won. In Milwaukee shut them down. I got you. They went into Boston Game 7 and won. It's not about the Heat right now. It's about, are you tight? All right, about the Celtics. And I'm tight if I'm a Celtics fan. Period. You should have got to the finals. You should not have lost to this team. That's it. Period.
Oh, well, What's up, Jimmy Butler?
Yes,
What up, Jimmy Butler? I'm gonna see you on my birthday, Holmes.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, got you.
How you gonna do that?
Never
Hey,
mind.
on my TV.
Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Let's
It's
get to
space.
game one of the finals.
It's
All
space,
right.
motherfucker.
Let's get to game one of the finals, man. So it's crazy.
You got on your wrist a hospital band, boy.
Oh yeah.
Long story.
Oh.
Anyway, let's get into this. So all right. So game one of the finals is tomorrow night. Basically, Denver opens up game one. Heat minus 300. No, plus 300 money line. Plus 9. That's the spread. 9. That's a big spread, man. Like, you know what I mean? Denver's had 9 days off. I'm sorry. Miami's just coming off, they have it's about 2-day layoff. Denver's the more fresher team, but Miami's not as rusty, I should say. Put it like this, Saso. Who you got winning the series?
That could be a disadvantage for the Nuggets.
Who you got winning the series?
I have the Heat winning the series.
Right.
Again, I'm trusting championship caliber team, and Miami is a championship caliber team.
Miami.
Yeah, I was trying. I got you. I was trying to get how many games they winning in.
Shoot, if they stole 2 in Boston before, I know they could steal 2 in Denver. This could be a sweep.
All right, cool. All right, Pac, who you got winning the series?
Nuggets.
Miami, Denver. How many games? Why are you not looking at the camera?
4.
4 games. Nuggets are sweeping them now. Now I was trying to bet E. Shout out you, Freeman. I was trying to bet him. I was good. I would have took Miami in 6.
What up, E?
But I don't know.
E, where you at, man?
I don't think Denver. I don't think Miami's ready for Denver, man. I got the Nuggets in 7, man. You know what I mean? I think Miami keeps it close. But I got the Nuggets in 7. Yeah, I got the Nuggets. I think it's gonna be a longer series than everybody thinks. You know what I mean? Miami's gritty, man. Miami's gritty. I got Miami. I got them in Nuggets in 7.
It's interesting you pick 7.
It is interesting.
Because shouldn't that be advantage of a team like Miami who
It's gonna
is
be a barn burner.
No, it's gonna be an advantage for Denver because Denver has home court advantage. I got Denver in 7. You got Miami in 4. I don't know. That's the craziest thing ever.
Home court advantage. That don't mean nothing because the Heat beat the Celtics at their house.
Got you. All right. I got you. And he got him in 4. I got you. Time to move on to the next topic.
Let's go.
Good. Look, time to move on to the next topic. All right. Switching gears here.
I thought you were going to talk about your Nationals winning against the Dodgers.
Oh, man.
You talk about that BS.
Nah, man. They good, man. Nationals doing their thing, man. Look, I'm trying to see them in October. But we trying to stick with the strip right here.
There you go. The script. Stick with the script. All right. Next topic. Switching gears to the NFL. So CBS.com, CBSSports.com, I should say. You can get the app as well. Will Brinson wrote an article about the 7 teams that could miss the 2023 playoffs that made it last season. There's his 7 teams. Ready to go? Here we go. We got the Dolphins is 1.
I'm back.
So you think the Dolphins? Sorry, I'm gonna go read it off real quick. You think the Dolphins miss or make the playoffs? After they said they were gonna miss it, you think they're gonna miss them?
They're gonna miss the playoffs.
I think they make it. Pack. They miss or make the playoffs? They made it last year. He says they're gonna miss the playoffs. The Miami Dolphins. He says they're gonna miss the playoffs after they made them last year.
Oh, they're gonna miss it.
They miss it. Miss the playoffs. All right. Los Angeles Chargers. They made it last year. Obviously, again, these are the 7 teams that
they're gonna make it
miss
again.
Okay, they're gonna make it again. Saso, they're gonna miss or make it?
They're gonna actually win the division.
Okay. I got the Chargers making it. I think the Chargers make the playoffs. The New York Giants. Do they miss the playoffs this year after making it?
Miss it.
Yeah.
They're gonna make the playoffs.
They're gonna do good. They're gonna do good, but they ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, I say they miss the playoffs too. I say they miss it.
They're going to wild card.
They're gonna do better than they usually do, but they're gonna miss it.
They'll have a decent record, but I say they miss it. They got a tougher schedule this season. Minnesota Vikings. Do they miss the playoffs this year after making it last year? Pack.
I think they're gonna make it.
Okay, Saso.
They're gonna miss it.
They gonna miss it?
Yeah.
Minnesota missed the playoff. Okay. Buccaneers. Do they miss or make the play? Did they make the playoffs last year?
Yes, they did.
Oh, they did. That's right. They got beat by the Cowboys. I forgot. They won the division. That the worst NFC South was horrible. Do they miss to make the playoffs next year? The season coming up. I'm sorry.
They don't got Brady no more. They gonna miss it.
I like Baker Mayfield, so I'm trust them making the playoffs. I'm going with experience because I can't go with
experience or who? Oh, experience. Baker Mayfield ain't got that much experience. All right, he made the playoffs 1 year with Cleveland. Okay, I say they don't make it. I don't think they make it at all. Pac, what are you saying?
They're gonna miss it.
All right,
they ain't got Brady no more, man. They listen.
Last but not least, Seattle Seahawks. Did they miss the playoff this year after making it last year?
They making it.
They definitely making it. I like Geno.
Well, yeah, I like what they did in Jackson Smith and Jigba, whatever his name is. I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yeah, Jackson Smith and Jigba. They make it. I think they make it, man. I think they make it. I like what their additions. Bringing back Bobby Wagner was a good move. I think Seattle makes it. I picked Seattle to win the division. I think Seattle makes it. Definitely think Seattle makes it.
They was predicted to be one of the best teams in that division, so they definitely gonna make it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Especially you got the 49ers with the quarterback situation. We don't know what Purdy is about. What's the other boy?
Purdy, he means?
Purdy. What's the other boy before Purdy? That got
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. And Jimmy G, all three quarterbacks. So
Jimmy G's in Las Vegas. All right, let's get to it though.
Now. Yeah, let's go.
All right, next topic. All right, next topic. What you got there, bro? Next topic.
My tips.
Woo! All right. Check them out. The clothing line, right? Go peep them out. My tips.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, he gonna get into it after. All right. So college football released the first 3 weeks, the first 3 weeks. First 3 week schedule, I should say, for this upcoming season. So, Saso, let's get into your team. You got week 0. I don't even know what the hell does that even mean?
My team is Boston College and Georgia Bulldog.
You can't have both teams. Pick one.
I want both.
Whatever. Pick one. You can pick Boston College. You ain't getting Georgia because everybody's on Georgia now. That's not happening. I got a Georgia already in the house.
All my aunts went there.
That's cool. That's awesome. You Boston College. Notre Dame plays Navy in Dublin. That's the first week schedule. Then in week 1, we got a good slate of games. It caps off actually with my team. My Florida State Seminoles. Let's go. We're going to the playoffs this year. We play LSU. We play LSU Sunday.
Y'all about to get spanked.
We ain't get spanked by LSU. We're gonna put money on it. We play LSU in Orlando.
Y'all gonna get
I bet you we don't.
Who's everybody? You said everybody got Georgia. Who's everybody? Your wife?
My wife and all her she's from Georgia. The whole family from there. They all rock Georgia.
My whole family from there too.
All right, so then you keep Georgia then, bro. I don't care. Keep them. Florida State will beat Georgia by 100. I put that on everything right now. We play them.
No.
Anyway,
Florida State gonna beat Georgia by what?
100.
All right. Anyway.
Man, Deion Sanders must be coming out of retirement.
He is. Week 2.
I'm gonna let Georgia sit by Georgia's my secondary team. I'm gonna go with Boston just to be, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Can I get to the rest of this? Can I get to the rest of these schedule though? So look what we got.
Right. Eagles, nigga.
I got you. So
Boston College Eagles.
So week 1
team.
So the week 0, the best game is that Notre Dame Navy game. Week 1, the best game I see here. Scroll down the list. You got nothing really. Florida, Utah. That could be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what else we got here. Louisville, Georgia Tech. Not really. Not much really for week 1, except for the Florida State LSU that I'm looking at so far. Yeah, look at Georgia. Georgia's so great. The national championship open up with Tennessee Martin. That's not a national championship schedule. You played Tennessee Martin? Man, come on, man. Georgia's fugazi. Anyway, Anyway, warm up with a good team. Anyway, what I was gonna say, if you that good,
Nah,
that's what
man.
I got.
You're going
Anyway,
to do that
like
good. You're going to start on. You're going to
Clemson
play
and
a
Duke.
small school though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's trash. Anyway, LSU enjoyed Florida State's probably the best game on that slate. Week 2, we got.
I remember when
Not much
Grambling and all them used to be popping, man. I used to be the back in the
Saso,
90s.
your team, yeah. Saso, your team, Notre Dame and North Carolina State. You know what I mean? That's a good one for week 2.
Yeah.
Texas and Alabama actually play in week 2 as well. That's a good one.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
Longhorns.
You know what I mean?
Depends.
Auburn and California, not really. Oklahoma State, Arizona State, Stanford and USC play early too. Not really too many big games. And then week 3, we got Navy. Nobody really is crazy. Let's see. Florida State. We play Florida State, Boston College, September 16th. I think I might try to go to that game, yo. I think I might try to go to that game.
I want to go there too.
I think I might have to go to that. We might have to do that, Pat. We might have to be in there. Chestnut Hill. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's do it. All right. We just want to scroll a little bit, do a little bit, talk about college football. Huh?
We lock that in.
Yeah, we locking that in for sure. We're gonna look up tickets. We're gonna see what it's hitting for. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to get in there.
Follow game on IG is up. Y'all go follow us on IG.
Follow us on IG, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Go on the YouTube channel. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? At Fanatical Massholes, we doing what we do out here. All right. Yeah, we just want to talk a little college football real quick, man, because it's upcoming soon. We got about 90-something days till kickoff. It sucks because it happens at the end of summer. I'm gonna definitely get through summer and not really think about it, but that's the cool part. Once summer's over, we got football. We can lock in. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best time of the year. Watch, you know what I mean? Watching football, college and NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Before we go,
we bring it back to 5 locks and everything else too. Go ahead, Saj.
Hey,
5 locks coming back. The 5 locks coming back.
College sports always be more hype.
Scout out. We should scout out the players.
Shout out.
Scout the players. The top players in the college football right now. For not for every team, but you know what I'm saying, that we need to scout out the top players.
Shout out or scout out?
Scout
them out. We'll do that.
Out
I mean, we'll definitely do our research on it. We're gonna get them. You know what we do. You know how I do. I do my research. I come baby.
Project. We got project to see who's gonna win the Heisman Trophy.
Okay, well, I mean, right now, if you had to ask me, it's gonna be Caleb Williams from USC. Just early pick. I ain't done too much more research on it, but Caleb Williams. I got him winning the Heisman. Yeah, Caleb Williams from USC. That's who I got.
You gotta pick a Trojan, huh?
He's gonna be in his album.
I'm not a Trojan fan. I'm just saying the kid's nice. He's predicted to do it. I'm gonna go with him for now. But I mean, again, my pick might change. But right now, you ask me in spring, it's still, you know what I mean? Summer, I'm going Caleb Williams. But my pick will probably change this summer. So don't quote me on that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Remember, 5 locks coming back too. You know what I'm saying? All right, last sports topic. I mean, or this block. Brian Scalabrine says the NBA team should move to shift more of the ball movement. Who doesn't like playing basketball like that? Basically implying, look, he says, I don't understand why NBA doesn't adapt more towards ball movement. He told Dan Patrick, and this is courtesy of the Basketball Network. Ball movement is key. Defenses are so sophisticated. Guys are so good. They know tendencies. One thing you can't guard against is that ball movement. Not just passing the ball around the perimeter, getting into the teeth of the defense, drawing people, kicking it out, and then what you said, extra pass. Who doesn't love playing basketball like that? So I think teams that pass the ball best in the playoffs are the teams that are in the finals.
Right.
Saso, your thoughts on this?
It's exactly what he's like. What is the point? Like the old basketball, big men go inside. That's how it was. If you get a double team, then you kick it out. It's too many we always say, it's too many 3-point shots been shot up. It don't make no sense.
By it.
You know what I'm saying?
By the 3. Go ahead.
It don't make no sense that one team is 20% for the 3-point line, especially if 2 franchise teams that you discussed earlier, the Lakers and the Celtics. You shooting these amount of percent of threes, and you expect to go to the finals.
That's just how the NBA is, though. That's what the NBA is now. Every team shoots 30 to 43s, at least 25 3-pointers. That's just the way the NBA is. And what he's basically trying to say is, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But the whole big man back to the basket, you know, the day, again, you grew up in these days. You know what I mean? From the Kareems to the Shaqs to the Robert Parishes, Kevin McHale, how he did it with the forwards. The fours don't play in the block anymore. AD kind of does, but he plays on the perimeter too. The fours is playing the perimeter. KD's a small forward, but he's 6'10", 6'11". Back in the day, KD would have to play on the block. He would have to play on the block, back to the basket. You know what I'm saying? Up and unders, dipsy doos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that anymore.
That's what won them the championship in 2008 because they had inside game with Dirk Rowe and KG and the big men.
Derrick Rowe. Who's Derrick Rowe? Who's Derrick Rowe?
What was his name?
Leon Poe.
Leon Poe. Thank you.
He played on the perimeter. He wasn't a big man like that. He played on the perimeter. He was a wing defensive guy. He was a wing defensive guy, though.
What was his name?
Yeah, but he was a wing defensive guy, though. He was a wing D guy. KZ played in the post. He backed him down, but he had that 18-footer that was silky smooth. He had that too. That was KD's game.
Let me give you another one. Rondo, right? He ain't really scored no
no, he wasn't a three-pointer. He got to the he got to the hole. I got it.
I mean, he was taking it to the hole. That's what win championships. You can't continuously to jack threes expect to win games. You can't do that.
I got you. Look, it's this ball movement. It's the teams that did it most. Celtics and the Warriors did it last year, even though they ended up shooting threes, but it was the ball movement that freed them up, got the defense scrambling. Celtics and the Warriors win in the championship last year. This year, Miami does move the ball. Denver moves the ball. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not as much as Gallinari might like, but they do move the ball. I think what he's saying more is because Ray Allen said this. As a three-point shooter, Ray Allen was like, stop shooting so many threes. Shoot more mid-range game. The lost art of the mid-range game, like this. Like the KD has a wet mid-range game. DeMar DeRozan got a wet mid-range game. Kawhi Leonard from the mid-range is nasty. Kyrie got a mid-range game. They don't emphasize it anymore. It's more live by the three, die by the three, because it's all analytics now, Saso. The whole same thing with football. Analytics say throw the ball 50 yards. Throw the ball. Don't dig and dunk. Throw the ball down the field. Don't run the ball no more. Throw the ball down the field. But when you see most teams is running in defense, you have to be able to run the ball to win championships too, to keep the defense honest. Same thing with basketball. You got to be able to make 2-pointers and like you said, get to the hole to keep the team honest. You know what I mean?
And get yourself to the free throw line too. Get some old-fashioned threes.
Well, they too busy flopping, begging for calls, and they ain't giving it to them. That's the thing too. You know what I mean? You know, we talked about that on 6. We talked about on Saturday. You know what I mean?
Like some threes from the free throw line. You said?
See some free throw. Stop it.
I don't think you could do that. Saso.
Leave that man alone, man. Leave my man alone.
I ain't even say no, shoot no.
You did.
Hey, look,
don't you start cursing. Don't you start cursing anyway.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right.
I ain't gonna shoot threes from the free throw line.
You just said it, brother. I'm just saying.
I'm going crazy.
All right. Lay off the edibles.
Lay off edibles. All right.
No drug. I just say no to drugs.
All right, good topics.
Edibles. That's good stuff.
Keep it a little spicy. You know what I mean? That's what we like to see on the Fanatical Massholes show. That's what we do. The show's for you, by the fanatics, for the fanatics. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, support. We right back after this.
Gladly.
Saso,
guess what? We coming back at you.
Show we lock.
My tip.
We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'm cross the finish line. I'm across the finish line. I'm across the finish line. I'ma go out there, get my.
Still out here putting on for y'all. Mizzo, Saso, Pacman. All right, Pac, what we got going on, man? What's going on? Diddy, what's up with Diddy, man? My fault. You got something to plug real quick? You want to talk about something?
My man Boo got his own company, his own line. It's called My Tips. So what My Tips is, you see the logo on the back. Yeah, My Tips. What My Tips is, it started out my man, I guess his daughter was having issues with her shoestring, the tips. You know, the tips on your shoestring where the plastic is. You know, when you were younger, you used to step on your shoestrings and they used to peel and all that, blah, blah, blah. So he came up with an invention. And the first ones was plastic. Now he done stepped his game up and he got some gold joints.
Oh,
You got the gold silver.
awesome.
You put it on the tip of your shoestrings. And it adds some pizzazz to your shoestrings. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He still got the colored plastic ones, and he got these metal joints. You know what I'm saying? They metal. They come in they packaging and all that. So he gave me a couple samples. He always look out for me. He got sweatsuits. He got shorts. You know what I'm saying? He got t-shirts. He got the merch popping. You feel me? He got the basketball shorts.
You just disappeared. All right, there you go. Yeah.
He got the basketball shorts. He lit. So, you know, I got to support my peoples, man.
Yeah, I gotta get that, bro.
Look for my tips on Facebook and Instagram. It's my tips with a Z at the end. My tips. All one word. My tips with a Z at the end. Shout out my man Boo for always showing love. He got the crazy sweatsuits. They tough. He got different colors, everything. And he got the tips for the shoestring.
Yeah, we'll put the link. Man. We'll put the link up on the show. You can see it. It'll be linked up on where we clip it up at on all platforms. You'll be able to see it. You know what I mean? Shout them out. All right, cool. Let's get back into these topics.
Diddy suing is suing the people that run his
DOG, whatever his name is.
Diageo, whatever it is that runs his tequila. He's suing him because he feels that they slighting him, that they giving more attention to George Clooney's brand, which is Casamigos.
Everybody likes it.
I know everybody loves Casamigos. Now I know why Diddy is feeling slighted because Casamigos is killing him right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I guess Diageo bought Casamigos off with George Clooney for $1 billion. But I guess they're pouring all their resources into that. Diddy feels slighted. Diddy feels that they're being racist and that they paying him more attention. So I guess he's suing them, man. He trying to get him, man. He trying to get him for their paper because he feels slighted, man. He feel that they giving George Clooney all the love and they ain't paying his brand no attention. So I mean, how y'all feel about that? Well, y'all think he right in that situation? Which I think. Talk to me. Talk to me nice. Tell me something good.
Well, it says this is a business dispute. I think this is a statement from Diageo. This is a business dispute. We are sad that Mr. Combs has chosen to recast this matter as anything other than that. Obviously, basically talking about how I'm saying it's racist and things like that. The spokesperson said our steadfast commitment to diversity within our company and the communities we serve is something we take very seriously. I'm gonna say this, man. Like, the Diddy knows the business. You know what I mean? They backed the bigger horse. You know what I mean? They backed the more powerful horse. I don't know. I'm trying to use different terminology other than sports and all that. That's what I'm saying.
Love Casamigos.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Espolón. I'm an Espolón guy. I'm gonna try Diddy's DeLeon. I'll give it a shot. But you're right.
I don't even be hearing about DeLeon like that. So that should tell you something.
Right. Casamigos is lit though. Like, Casamigos is. Hey, listen, Casamigos is that joint. You know,
I didn't even know that was George Clooney's.
Me either. I seen him on a commercial.
My cousin loved Casamigos. We got a bar in our basement, a real bar, and it should have stocked with Casamigos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know that was his. Maybe that's why it's doing so good, because it's not attached to no celebrity or something. I think a lot of times when you attach things like that to celebrities, people tend
want percentage.
What?
Not percentage. They don't want a percentage. No,
the people, the buyers, the consumers tend to shy away from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's probably why it's selling more, because it's not focused on who's the owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I thought about tequila, I'm not gonna take it serious because Diddy owns it, or because da-da-da-da. If I'm thinking it's just a brand, then I might take it more serious. That's just my opinion on it. Like, I didn't even know Casamigos was George Clooney, so I took it. That's why I took it serious. Right. You know what I'm saying? If I thought it was George Clooney, I probably wouldn't have took it serious. You know what I'm saying?
Till you tried it. Till you tried it.
You, Diddy,
it's good.
But Casamigos out there doing what they do.
listen, I mean, if he's, I don't know what his grounds are to really sue. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what's he really suing for? I get, you know what I mean? If he's suing for the racism part, whatever the case is, I don't really see that. I don't really see that. I don't see that going anywhere. I don't see him winning. You know what I'm saying? If it's something deeper than that, and where they owe him some money, or you know what I mean, or he paid for the financial backing, and they haven't given him that back. Then
I don't even see Casamigos ads like that, to tell you the truth. So
I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple with George Clooney in it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him in it. You know what I mean? It's really just one ad.
They're not overbearing. Like, it's not like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's just one ad. You don't really see him. I don't even think he narrates it. It's somebody else talking. He's just in the video. He's in the commercial. You know, and like in the fields, wherever they produce it at, and then I think him and another guy, him and a few other guys making a toast, and that's it. And then you realize, oh shoot, is that his brand? Like, cause you know what I mean?
I never seen it, so that should tell you something.
Nah, Casamigos is right
I
though.
don't know what Diddy talking about.
But yeah, well, I don't know. I can say good luck. I don't know. Hopefully they work it all out. You know what I'm saying? I'll give Dillion a shot one of these days, and if I like it, hey, maybe. But I mean, I like Espelon. I'm not really a big Casamigos guy. I'd be
pushing it myself. You got a big enough platform. You should be going crazy with it. Yeah. The same way you was going crazy with the what's the other joint he had? The
Ciroc.
Ciroc. Yeah, man, put that everywhere, man. You got a big platform, homie. You got a bigger platform than us, Diageo, whatever it is. So yeah, man, listen.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm a big Espelon guy, but I'll give it a shot. We'll see what's up. I'll give it a shot. I'm more Espelon than Casamigos, but I do like Casamigos. Espelon's good. I'm saying just as good to me. All right.
I like Patron.
None of that shit.
Nah, I can't do Patron. Boozy Badass. Boozy Badass. Another person coming for Gunna. I mean, what else is new? Like Gunna's right now is just he's basically just right now the spotlight's on him when it comes to every time his name comes, people goes in.
Boosie on everybody about their paperwork. Now he on Gunna. First he was on T.I. Now he on Gunna. I mean, he's saying that Gunna shouldn't. He basically praying on his downfall. He's saying he hope the man don't sell no more records. He need to leave the country if he want to make records. He's saying that he says that his producer, Weezy out of here, don't even want to rock with him no more. So if you ain't
lost all credibility,
like, you know what I mean? Credibility. Once you hit that telling mark, a lot of people don't want to deal with you, man. And like and Boosie is an advocate for standing tall. So
somebody gonna deal with him. Now. A lot of people dealt with Tekashi after that. Big stars, not everybody, but big celebrities still, big stars still rock with him. Akon did a track with him. I think Nicki Minaj did another track with him. You know what I'm saying? So
Tekashi make his own cell boom. Tekashi out there working. I don't even want to speak no good of this man because I don't advocate for telling either. But Tekashi doing his own work. Tekashi out there moving. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying they still rock on him though. They still rock on him though.
They did tracks or whatever, but they're not.
Okay.
They're not. What I'm saying is Tekashi moving on his own though. He's not waiting for nobody else. He's not depending on nobody else. He paying for his own stuff. He doing him. That man down and he doing Spanish music too.
I know. I seen that.
He down in Central America.
Yeah, they got a whole mural of him up.
They got videos.
They got a mural of him up down there in Mexico. Yeah,
he's shooting his own videos and everything.
Yeah, they rocking.
I don't even want to speak. No, I'm not plugging this man or
right.
I'm just saying
they rock
like
with him.
Gunna, man. You might have to do your own thing, man. You might have to put the pot in your own butt, man.
Like you said, like Boozy said though, you might have to lead a country. Rock with somebody that's like, yo, all right, he getting this bag. I'm just gonna rock with him for the bag. But you not like you said, the mainstream artists that are
making money. A lot of washed up artists go overseas and make money. Real talk.
Right. I mean, there's not, there's a lot of artists that, that the big mainstream artists out here ain't going to rock with them because Dirk already cursed them down. You know what I'm saying? Now Boozy, it's to the point now where it's like, those are two big names. You might not get no airplay. You might have to go overseas to get that money. You know what I mean? Right. And really blow back up. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
then you get with a big time rapper or big time singer down there, he'll really blow up.
He could blow up on the radio though. People that listen to radio music don't care about none of that street stuff.
Right.
I'll tell you the truth.
Right.
He could probably get some radio hits in there. People that listen to radio don't care about that stuff. It's all the dudes that love that underground stuff.
I got a feeling he'll come back out with a smash. I got a feeling Gunna will come back out with a smash. Yeah, man. Look, just basically just what we said, man. No one's condoning violence. No one's condoning being in the streets. But if you jump off that porch, just know what you're getting into. Know what you signed up for. And that man knew. That man knew. You know what I'm saying? That man knew. By his testimony, he said he knew what YSL was and all that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know what you signed up for, man. Know that them people could be knocking on your door, coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? Just understand that.
Either way,
be mindful of that.
They found the third. They didn't find, but they just charged the third killer in the Jam Master Jay slaying in 2002. Yes,
Crazy.
they did. They just charged him, and his name is Jake Bryant. He's 49 years old. They charged him with murder, and yeah, I guess they said that he was out there getting to that bag. He was at the time that he took the homie's life. He was out there trapping. He was getting to the bag.
Yeah, narcotics trafficking. Yep.
Narcotics trafficking. So
they had an indictment on him.
They just indicted the man on he's the third suspect in the slaying of
he's also, he faces firearm charges. He's being held. Unrelated federal charges. That is, he's expected to be arraigned later. You know what I mean? In the detention memo, prosecutor's office said Bryant was observed entering the DJ's Queens recording studio immediately before the shooting on October 20th, 2002. A piece of clothing left at the scene contained his DNA. According to the memo, Bryant allegedly claimed to an associate that he was the gunman who shot Mizzo, but the memo cast doubt on the claim and said evidence be presented at an upcoming trial at a coming trial would show that another person charged in the killing, Carl Jordan Jr., fired twice from close range. One of the shots struck an identified person in the leg, the memo said, after Mizzo was hit in the head.
So Brian for Jordan, all you people that don't know, the youngsters that's probably watching, Jam Master Jay is from the legendary group Run DMC.
Run DMC.
He was the DJ.
Saso, where you go? There you go. Okay. Yeah, he was DJ.
Right. He was the third member of Run DMC. He was the DJ, legendary pioneer for DJs. He was one of the illest, man, and he will be missed. May Allah be pleased with him. His life was taken.
Continue to be pleased with him.
His life was taken in 2002. And
can't believe it's been 20 years. It'll be 21 years this October. 21 years. I remember when that happened.
I'm pretty sure his family's gonna be happy that somebody gonna be brought to justice. I mean,
right. Senseless, man, because we don't know. We're pretty sure Jam Master Day wasn't in the streets, man. Like he was getting, you know what I mean? He was trying to, they was doing it, it was Run DMC, man. Like it's, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's senseless, man. We taking away our own people, man. You know what I mean? I don't know why. We'll probably never find out why. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, man, Allah continue to be pleased with him. You know, again, it's been 20 years, man. I know I was, man. That's one of them crimes, whatever happenings, whether it's tragedy, something good, but this is a tragedy that I knew exactly where I was when that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I wasn't doing nothing special. I was sitting in my mom's house, you know what I mean? You know, and I seen it and it was like breaking news and you see Sway outside of his studio and was talking about it. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? It was just crazy, man. Just crazy, you know what I mean?
Moving on. Rick Ross has been given the green light to do his car show by the zoning commission of his city.
Lego baby.
Fayetteville, Georgia. So I guess they got to. It's going to go on for 2 days. They gave him 2 days. It got to stop at 10 o'clock at night. So you know, big shouts out to Mr. Rose, Mr. Renzel himself. I'm happy for you, brother. Yeah, I guess huh?
I'm gonna say Georgia's for the tape. Like Georgia, like everybody's moving to Georgia. Like Rick, I feel like Rick, you couldn't have found that in Florida, but I mean, I ain't mad at him, but he out there. I just seen a little clip of something with Daz Dillinger talking about he out in Florida, found a bunch of acres. I mean, in Georgia, found a bunch of acres. You know what I mean? Doing his thing out there, making money. Like, listen, Georgia, man. Whew.
That's the black man's Hollywood, man.
Georgia's the hot spot. That's why Georgia ain't cheap. That's why Georgia ain't cheap no more to move down there. It ain't cheaper. I'm saying you paying. Yeah. I mean, but all right. Well,
I'm happy for the man though. I guess the city was against it. Where he lived at, they wasn't with it. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't know if they was gonna be. I don't know if they was against the noise or scared that they scared of black people, a bunch of black people gathering. I don't know what it was, but they was against it. The man fought and got what he wanted legally, the right way. And that was going down. I wish I was out there I ain't got no crazy car to come through with, but I would like to go and see all these beautiful cars that's gonna be lined up and all that. And I like to support.
Could be a
black
field
business.
trip. That could be a field trip, of course. Definitely support. Definitely support.
Yeah.
Definitely support. That could be a field trip next year. You know what I'm saying? Let's make
Most
it happen.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We got to know the exact dates. But yeah, let's just shout out to Rick Ross. You know what I mean? Glad his show's on. Glad he could put on, you know what I mean? Because he's probably going to change some lives. You know what I'm saying? I think he's giving away he's giving away like what? A few million in cars or something like that?
There's a lot of hip hop artists
that's out there. And he hired at his chicken wing shop. And he hired at the chicken wing shop.
He got more than chicken wing shop. He got checkers. He got all that. What are you talking about?
He said, yo, ain't he hired at a chicken wing spot?
He's talking about
Wingstop. He's talking about Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Yeah, he on checkers. Listen, he on checkers.
Checkers too.
Rick Ross, bring a damn checkers up here to Mass, man. It's over. You won't be disappointed. The money you gonna make if you bring the checkers up here, you put people on the checkers. Ooh, it's over with. It's over.
There's a lot of hip hop artists, people in the hip hop community that's into the car thing though.
Where's Sauce?
You got Funkmaster Flex.
Right.
Funkmaster Flex used to be with the Bartwell joint. What's his name? The dude, Spitter and Dreddy, my man from Young Money.
You know better than me.
Spitter. Damn. Why am I so brain?
I mean, they all got like 1,000 cars. Boozy got like 20 cars. I mean, he'll probably pop up.
Not Ransom.
Boozy will pop up. You know what I mean? Boozy live in Georgia now.
Currency. He's into the car thing serious too.
Saso, what you doing with your phone, bro?
Oh, my bad.
Come on, Saso,
it dropped.
Oh,
man, don't worry. Yeah, I'm good.
Yo, no more blowing for you when we recording, bro. I noticed that as soon as you start taking off, it's over for you. You all over the place.
Saso.
You looking up in the sky, the phone
call me Rocket. Well, call me Rocket. No,
can't
call
see your
me
face.
Rocket.
You can't see your face. Yo,
sorry, spaceman.
Rocket, you can't see your face.
What you mean you can't see me?
Not your whole face, we can't.
Lord, that's what happened when y'all got Androids, everybody. This is why everybody upgraded to
don't be teasing
iPhones.
Don't be teasing at my dinosaur phone.
He got one of them.
Man, we gotta get you a light, man. We're gonna get it right. Listen, we're gonna get it right. Anyway, man. So
can't get right.
coming up Saturday, man. Obviously, we'll get more into the NBA Finals. We'll have some football topics, man.
In fact, them damn Celtics can't get right.
We're gonna get into
it. They out of here just like you was for the past couple episodes.
Bun. Yeah, he got it back quick comeback.
Yeah, score.
But yo,
hey, folks, this is what we do here, though, yeah. We fire each other up on this show.
Yeah, we get into this. So we'll get into the and like I said, NBA Finals. We got a topic on football, the 32 best players in each franchise. You know what I mean? So basically, the best franchise players in our 32 teams.
And everything too.
We will look deeper into that. We'll talk about that. Kind of just get into the whole points of we shouldn't engage. We gotta understand when we gotta draw the line. You know what I mean? When things go too far. You know what I mean? All that and more. Remember, the show's for you. By the fanatics, for the fanatics. If you're a fan of hip hop, sports, ballet, swimming, Ralph Lauren.
Shout out to Rugby Kings, my team,
you know
my squad.
Everything, whatever you're a fan of.
To the rugby.
Yeah, whatever you're a fan of, come on to the show.
Shout out
you
to
know what I'm saying?
Too.
Show us some love. You know what I mean? Shout out, like you said, Rugby Lauren. Shout out to Polo. Shout out to My Tips. You know what I mean? Shout out to Young Fly Forever. Go get their gear too as well. Shout out to Struggle Cinema. My boy C Rose. He got gear. You know what I'm saying? I was putting something for the Worcester joint. You know what I mean?
Man, shout out to
my
kids.
Boys, man. Shout out to my boys. Worcester Mass 9. You know what I mean? Non-profit organization.
Catching up with Dutchy. That's my guy.
Yeah. Non-profit organization. What we doing, man? We trying to change lives in the community, man. Passing out backpacks, doing good things, man. At the end of the day, man, we all fanatics about something. We just doing our thing, trying to do our part, talk our talk on the way to doing it. For Saso, Pacman.
Shout out to Main Event Barbershop on Chandler Street, 104 Chandler Street. Go visit them. That's my man Toka. Ask for Toka. Tell him Pacman sent you.
Let's go. We doing all shout outs. Ain't gonna be too many more of these shows like this. We shout them out anyway. Yeah. Like I said, for Pacman, King Saso, your boy Mizzo. Like, subscribe, share, comment. We'll see you on Saturday. Fanatical Massholes show. Y'all stay blessed.
I'm just flexing in my whip on this long strip. When I'm switching through my gears, you can hear it. I be tearing up the pavement, people staring. You in that mediocre, I'm in that Testarossa. Burning rubber while we riding like a motherfucker. Straight drag racing, paper bag chasing. I'm making paper off of racing while my heart's pacing. I'm just facing